we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. Poke loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Here's Powell. About a minute played here so far in the first. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Right side, Paul. From deep. Hardaway grabs the board. Doncic against Crowder. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Paul. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic into the lane, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. And he drives in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Finney-Smith. Shoots over Paul. Back to Finney-Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith.
So he gets them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Doncic against Paul. Drives to the hoop. Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Hardaway against Booker. Got a hand on it. Paul's got space. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And here's Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. The drive by Powell. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Bridges outside, fires the three, and the Suns get it back. Outside Paul. Here he goes. Tries again. Back to Ayton. 4 on the clock. Booker for 3. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Doncic. Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
Now here's Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Ayton with it. Picked up by Powell. Ayton with a screen. Bridges down low. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Ayton.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
Doncic right side. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Crowder with a steal. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front?
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get on.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court right now for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Doncic finds Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down. If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Bridges outside. There's the triple. The Mavericks pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Powell's shot is off. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Finney-Smith's got 5 points.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Doncic left side. Outside, Finney-Smith. Three-pointer. Doncic, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. For three, Booker on target from range.
3 points.
And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Porzingis. Got it. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Paul drives in. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's Crowder from the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Crowder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Doncic against Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Got a piece of it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Crowder outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Bridges. The shot off that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. And they recover it. Porzingis finds Powell. Back to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Crowder. Now Paul. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Boban Marjanovic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Paul into the lane, up and in on the layup. Paul's got 10 points.
Paul, so good with the ball, carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
Brunson passes to Brown. Brunson against Paul. Driving inside. Brown comes up empty down low.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Marjanovic inside. He's against Ayton. 5 to shoot. And here's Brown. Booker defending. Here's Brunson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Paul. From behind the arc. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Bullock. Booker defending. Bullock's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Bridges. Shot is up. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. 5 points in the game.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Brunson with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Brunson on the drive. Can't hit from in close.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
It's a one-on-one situation, and Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Shot to stop the run. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
And the basket by Shamet.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Here's Bullock. McGee with a steal. Here's Johnson. He's checked by Kleba. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
This Maverick squad struggling. Outside Brunson. Driving in. Right side Brown. Pass to Bullock. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Brunson on the drive. And he converts the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Here's Nader. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. It's Bullock on the wing. Pass to Brown. And so it's Phoenix with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Suns, Johnson is out there with Abdel Nader. Then there's Campaign. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the 2. Puts it up from the high post. They get the rebound.
Mavericks foul. Reggie Bullock.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
Payne against Doncic. Pass to Nader. The 3 is up. Powell pulls it in. Outside Hardaway. Powell with it. Kicks it to Doncic. Finney-Smith with it. Covered by McGee. It's Finney-Smith with the drive. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Outside Hardaway. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Outside Payne. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Powell's shot is off. Outside Johnson. Back to Nader. Takes it inside. Outside Johnson. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Well, the Mavericks shooting about 35% so far in this game. And here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Doncic against Payne. Pass to Nader. That one a little long.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Doncic up top. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Payne against Doncic. Payne, pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The assist.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Takes the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Kicks it to Doncic. Stolen by Payne.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for DeAndre Ayton.
He played big all night. Relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
From deep, Johnson. Mavericks with the rebound. 44 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Out to Powell. McGee with a steal. Now Payne. Pass to McGee. Lets it go from deep. Finney-Smith pulls it in. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Mavericks now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Payne with it. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A statement road victory.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on the defender is not pretty.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Out to Doncic. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Stolen by O'Neal. To the middle. Had a hand on it.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Doncic looking it over. From outside, off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. O'Neal with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Right side, Conley. Releases. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Powell with a screen on O'Neal. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Conley. Shot, high post. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This guy's so dangerous on the offensive glass, and you love to see it jam it home and leave no doubt.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 3. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Doncic. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here is Conley. They double-team Conley. Fires for 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. A 3 ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Porzingis. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. A three-pointer off the mark. Doncic outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 4.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. All right,
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied. I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And it's Doncic missing. Jazz leading by 6. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively. I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. O'Neal against Doncic. Over O'Neal. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Takes it inside. O'Neal. That's tipped. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. Fires from deep. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis. Doncic has got 10 points.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Conley with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Conley's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Jazz.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here is O'Neal. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And the Jazz, another 3.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conley up top. Guarded by Doncic. Porzingis with the block. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Stolen by Conley. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooter would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified qualified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
And here is Hardaway. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell outside. There's the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Here's Conley, and it's blocked. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Mike Conley. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Greg, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Doncic, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 9 points.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in the point guard. Porzingis against Pascal. And Eric Pascal picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Bullock. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Brunson, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The drive by Clarkson. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he banks in the lane. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Marjanovic. Clarkson against Brunson. Driving the lane. Yep, it counts. Bullock's got his first points in this one.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Clarkson's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Brunson the pass to Bullock. He kicks to Brown. Driving in. And that one drops.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Clarkson taking his time here. The pass to Gay. A minute 42 left to play in the third. From deep Ingles. And the Jazz, another three.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
He takes it in. Brown wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Haskell with a screen for Ingles. And the layup's good off the glass.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Clarkson outside. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Off target with his three. Mavericks trailed by 19. Brown the pass to Brunson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Clarkson outside. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Shoots over Marjanovic. Whiteside, no good. Here's Bullock. Misses from short range. And so it's Utah, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Mavericks trail by 17. On the floor for Dallas. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position.
Come on, get back and go Jazz Dancers. Checking in for the Mavericks.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Conley against Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Conley's shot is off. Mavericks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Launches it. And it's Doncic missing. Utah leading by 17. Mitchell right side. Good on the bucket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Passes it to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Outside Conley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Conley with the three. Traps in the tray.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
2 points. That one goes.
This guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
Conley inside the line. Porzingis with the steal. Stolen by Conley. And he uses the glass on the lane. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
From deep three-point range. 5 on the clock. O'Neal from long range.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Outside Conley. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Out to Doncic. Porzingis trying to get free. Doncic, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mike Conley.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Gobert. And too long on the shot. Here are the Mavericks now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. Looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Doncic against Conley. Mitchell in the corner. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. Doncic outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our Welcome to this Thursday night. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Conley scanning the floor. Here he goes. Drops in the layup for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ayton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Well, Bray, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball, down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Conley with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Buries it from 3-point range.
Good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And the pass to Conley. From deep. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Quick start for the Suns in this one. It's a 5-point game. Bridges misses. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shots good by Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Pass to Bridges from downtown. Booker with no one around. And it's off from 3-point range. Conley for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Paul. Outside Crowder. Ayton kicks to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. It's stolen by Gobert.
If you could stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Doesn't go for him.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Conley for 3. That shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
I'd like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Paul passes to Ayton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. 32 seconds left in the first. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 5.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Paul, no one around him. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And stolen by Ayton. He feeds it to Paul. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
On the wing, Mitchell. For 3. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Suns lead by 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming out of this.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. Inside, here's Ayton. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Utah trailing here. And here is Conley. He has 5. At the top of the key, Gobert. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Another miss by O'Neal. And here's Phoenix. Here's Booker. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Another miss by Utah. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Conley. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Paul with the 3. Ayton finds Bridges. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Takes the 3. And Utah another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bridges left side. The kick out to Crowder from outside the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding me.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Booker looking around. It's tipped. Here's Crowder. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Conley with the 3. Tries it again. Gobert. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Paul's shot is off. Utah leading. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gobert the pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Feeds it to Bridges. Passes it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside Crowder. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz out in front, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. Clarkson outside. Takes it inside. And he makes that 1. Clarkson's got the lead up to 6 now for Utah.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
And stolen by Whiteside. And now Utah, fast break. Pulls up for 3. And that's good. Jordan Clarkson for 3. Clarkson's got 5.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that 3-point line.
Hayne kicks to McGee. Johnson, a wide open look. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That is his first foul of the game. Utah leading by 9. Clarkson outside. And there's the pass to Ingles to the middle. Stolen away. It's deflected. And stolen by Whiteside. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist from Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Payne in the post. He kicks it to Johnson. And stolen by Gay. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Pass to Nader. Drives to the hoop. Count it. Good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Clarkson outside. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Nader. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And Phoenix has possession, trailing here by 8. Driving inside. Here's Payne. Blocked again.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni with the bucket. Oni's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Payne passes to Nader. McGee with it. In the corner. Shamet with it. 4 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. That shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Nobody near Gay. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 10. McGee inside. Ingles covering. Back to McGee. They double him with Clarkson. Lets the 3 fly. Second chance shot. McGee against Whiteside. Back to McGee. Here's Payne, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points from deep three-point range. Game. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Clarkson. Cranes the three-pointer. Clarkson's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Here's Payne. Utah with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. 13 points up at the end of the period.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Suns shooting not great, 40% for the game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Gobert with a screen for Conley. The 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A second chance effort. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So Crowder can shoot that catch-and-shoot jump shot, and that's going to open up a driving lane.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Utah?
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
O'Neal from long range. Suns trail by 6. Booker outside. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal against Bridges. Into the lane. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Bogdanovich against Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Good play by Crowder there. He uses that fake, and the defense got fooled a little bit, and then he drew the foul.
Jay Crowder.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Jazz leading by 6. Outside Conley. Kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
For 3, Bridges. And the Suns miss again. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. O'Neal against Booker. O'Neal high post. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Stolen by O'Neal to the left side wing. On the wing, Mitchell. 13 feet away. It's good.
Donovan Mitchell.
And the Jazz lead by 8.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Paul kicks to Bridges. There's the triple. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Right side, Conley. To the inside. There's Gobert. Nice move. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Booker. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Ayton a screen on O'Neal. Bridges attacking. No good. And Utah the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, and you love Bogdanovich's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
Paul for 3. And the Suns get it back. Outer dishes to Paul. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. 40 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Conley against Paul. Now here is Conley. Defense is right there.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And Ayton throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now Mitchell. Outside Conley. So it's Utah with the win. They seem...
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Paul drives in, and that one's good.
So dangerous in these sets. Paul is a maestro at running the pick and roll to perfection.
Porzingis with a screen on Paul. To the paint. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Ball's going up the court. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Pass to Doncic. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense club.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Now here's Bridges. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. Yep, that one goes.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Paul against Doncic. For 3, Bridges. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
And here's Doncic outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Paul passes to Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Doncic, good.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Doncic against Paul. From the wing, the putback. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Outside Finney-Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 7 points.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Now here's Booker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. To the inside. stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
And Doncic, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Ayton with a screen. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Five ticks left to play in the first quarter. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position. Ball from deep three-point land. That won't go either for Paul.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Here's Paul. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Greg?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Inside, Powell. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Kept alive. Back to Crowder. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Booker. Down low. Pass to Porzingis. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Outside Paul. To the inside. Here's Ayton. It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Paul.
Blocking foul call. Dwight Powell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Crowder, a screen on Doncic. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Paul. Crowder outside. 4 on the clock. Paul passes to Crowder. Fires top of the key.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Out to Bridges. Tip. And he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Mavericks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Doncic against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Another one falls for Dallas.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Ayton. Give him 8 points now. There's the block. Porzingis with it. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. That one is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Left side, Finney-Smith. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. For 3, Booker. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Paul. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns trailing. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Shoots from the elbow. And it's Doncic missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Bridges. Brown with the steal. Right wing. Here's Kleba.
Blocking foul called on Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. On defense, the Suns. It's a 3-point game. The drive by Bullock. The kick out to Brunson. 6 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he drops a first.
At the line for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And Phoenix has possession. Outside Payne. Stolen. Pass to Brown. From behind the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Well, the Suns shooting around 35% for the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Shaman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shaman taking 2 shots.
That one misses. The Mavericks leading. Here's Brown. Misses in close.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's McGee. Deflected. Left side, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Assistant.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Phoenix has possession after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Payne. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Marjanovic. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Here's Payne. Offensive board. Pass to Nader. McGee in the post. Brunson defending. Here's Shamet. Can't get it to fall.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And it's Brown off the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Johnson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Shamet, defended by Brown. Offensive rebound. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. And Dallas with possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Count it. Good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Brunson against Payne, who poked away. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Bullock. Pass to Marjanovic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a man a second late.
Some changes for Phoenix, and the Suns shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Paul against Brunson. Paul drives in, and the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 6.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And Ayton with the stuff.
Nice instincts there from Booker, showing a willingness and drive to want to improve on the defensive end.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Give that one to Jake Crowder.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
15 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. The shot comes out. And so it's Dallas now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And they're
all right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Brunson in at the point. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Porzingis. On the wing, Finney Smith. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns trailing, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Doncic is checked in for Brunson. Doncic against Paul. Ayton inside. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Hardaway against Booker. Hardaway's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And here's Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 20 points.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Here's Crowder and Porzingis with the block. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Stolen by Booker. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Finney Smith. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Stolen by Bridges. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's not going to go for him, and it's Dallas the other way.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Now here's Paul. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. Paul passes to Bridges. And here's Ayton. Back to Bridges. And it's rejected. On the wing, Finney Smith. Covered by Crowder. Pass to Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Finney Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Powell finds Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Crowder goes in. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
He takes it in. And Doncic with the jam.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They lead by 11. And there's the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second
First one
foul.
falls for him.
At the line for your son, DeAndre Ayton.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Hardaway against Booker. Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Powell. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin.
The end of the game.
Boy, a nice win on the road.
It's an art.
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guards. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway, and it's Powell in at center.
First team foul.
Here's Finney Smith, guarded by O'Neal.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And so here is Dallas, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Jazz. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Conley. The Mavericks making the shot. Driving in. The shake. And it's good on the way in.
Wow, how about the concentration from Mike Conley? Wow, that is big time.
Doncic against O'Neal. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here. Here's Bogdanovic. He can't get that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Finney Smith. Tries again. Powell. That's good. Powell's got his second basket.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Gobert. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
No good from Finney Smith.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Fast break, Dallas by himself. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, Powell understands the value of igniting the fast break, getting easy baskets for his team. Nice active hands.
Mitchell left
2
side.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle. And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Conley surveying the D. 3-pointer. Powell pulls it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Conley. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Tries again. Goes up again. And the layup by Powell. Powell's got 8 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Mitchell outside. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one falls.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
The drive by Doncic. Gobert with the block, and they'll get another chance. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. A three-pointer, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Now, Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And Doncic throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. For three, Mitchell, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Here's Hardaway, and that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 4. And we'll be back shortly for...
All right, rookies coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Conley. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Mitchell outside. The Jazz with another miss.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell in his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Out to the wing. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Gobert. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. No good from Finney-Smith. Jazz trail by 9. O'Neal with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Feeds it to Gobert. Out to Conley for the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Conley's got 5.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Stolen by Mitchell. There's the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
O'Neal against Doncic. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Outside Conley. Mr. Gobert. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Unloads from 13. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Finney Smith.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Conley into the lane. O'Neal from long range. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Maxi Kleber is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Brunson with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Puts it up from 17. That shot missing. And Utah the other way now. Here's the 3. A rebound by Marjanovic. The Mavericks trailing. And here is Kleber. The pass to Brown. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Sterling Brown. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Clarkson passes to Ingles to the wing right side. Clarkson looking for an opening. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gay. Up and in on the layup. Gay's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Brunson, the pass to Bullock. And no good. And it's Utah the other way.
In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
Brown drives in on baseline J, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Utah leading by 3. And here's Ingles outside. Sinks the triple. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
It's tipped. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Bullock. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. Ingles against Brunson. Ingles can't get it to go. Here's Whiteside. Basket good. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. No good, unable to end this run.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shot from the low block. Here's Marjanovic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Marjanovic has got his first points of the game. Here's Oni. Clarkson on the wing. Puts up a 3. The shot by Oni, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Brown, good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Oni. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And Brown over to help. Here's Oni. His three-pointers off the mark. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
To the right side. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
The drive by Clarkson. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ingles, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Bullock kicks to Brunson. Now here's Brown for the tie. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. Okay, that's good.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Here's Brunson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Joe Ingles.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. And they recover it. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Mitchell played in with a nice touch off the glass.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Pass to Finney Smith, and he makes good on the layup.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to O'Neal. This one for three. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Finney Smith passes to Pop. Here's Doncic. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The pass to Mitchell. Conley with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. A 2-point game. Now the dish to Gobert. Doncic against Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Hardaway goes in. A rebound by the Jazz. Outside Conley. The feet of Bogdanovich. It's deflected.
Powell is exceptional at timing the blocks, rises up and sends it back.
The 3 for Doncic. Traps in the tray.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Deflects the pass.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
O'Neal against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. The shot. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And now Utah, fast break. Conley leading the charge. Porzingis with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Tipped away. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Conley's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Jazz. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Doncic looking it over. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. The 10-footer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Hardaway passes to Doncic.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here is Conley, guarded closely. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. It's off.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively, right there playing solid D.
Thanks again, folks, for coming out and supporting your basketball team.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. The shot by Conley, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Outside Conley. Now Gobert. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And stolen by Gobert to the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in 5th gear.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's the 3. The shot by Conley, no good. And now the Suns, fast break. Here's Bridges. No good, a bit long that time. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Mitchell, and the layup falls.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Bridges finds Ayton. Goes back up. The kick out to Paul. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Here's O'Neal. Tries a 10-footer. Bogdanovich, no good.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And that one's good from Conley.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And it's Paul off the drive. Here's Crowder. Out to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes.
The 3 is up. That shot missing. And Utah the other way now. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. With the drive. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
You know, he left him frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside Mitchell from downtown. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Ball against Conley. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Ball passes to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Paul against Conley. Pulls up on the wing. Paul, shot is off.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
First team foul.
On offense, here's Utah. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to O'Neal. 19 seconds left in the first. Gobert with it. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. The three from Mitchell.
Defensively, the way Crowder gets after it, he knows there will always be a role for him.
This one for three. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Crowder.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Jazz out in front, up by 3. Let's take a quick break.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges from outside the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Utah leading.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 8.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Pass to Booker. The 3 ball. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Your Jazz dancer.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Make some noise for them, fans.
Conley against Paul. Left side Booker. Pass to Ayton. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And that one's good from Conley.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Paul for 3. Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Conley. Give him 8. Beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Give that one to Jay Crowder. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Knocked away. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Booker. Releases. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Paul can't get it to go. On offense, here's Utah. They're on an 11-2 run. From deep, Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Bridges on the attack.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And another miss by Utah. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. On the take. Crowder with a screen. Paul passes to Crowder. Oh, sweet move.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Suns.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep, Conley gets the 3 ball to go. Conley's got 11 points.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Bridges down low. From in deep. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Here's Ayton. And Gobert with a block. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Utah's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bridges. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bogdanovich has got 7 now in this quarter.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Stolen by Conley. And we finished off 1 half of play. Jazz out in front. Up. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. McGee a screen. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Oni. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. The 3. They get it back. Gay up top. Misses off the left iron.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
They grabbed their own miss. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pulls up. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Gay's got his first points of the night.
And when you're defending Gay, you have to keep this in mind. He takes a lot of pull-up jumpers.
Pass to Shaman. Now here's McGee. Here's Nader. They swipe it. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Oni. Gets an open look and hits it. He has 6.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that 3.
To end the run. Shamet, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
And the Suns shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Lays it up and banks it in. Shamet's got his first points of the game.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Clarkson for 3. Hauled in by McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Johnson. Another shot. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Gay against McGee. Gay, the pass to Ingles. On the wing, Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Whiteside. And here is Ingles. The Jazz with another miss. Here's Nader. He's covered by Clarkson. He shoots it. No good off the glass. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
The kick out to Gay from deep. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shamet driving to the basket. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Clarkson outside. Lets it go from deep. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
Oni misses the 3. Right side Payne going inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
41 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Oni. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. And down it goes. 2 points. Gay's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Clarkson outside.
Phoenix foul. Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Sun substitution.
Ingles from outside. And so it's Utah up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has...
Your Jazz Dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in its center. Paul against Conley. For 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul for 3. He's off on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. With his first shot attempt. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Bridges. Well, the Suns shooting just 33% so far in this game. There's the triple. Got a piece of it. Utah shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Mitchell.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Lets it fly. Paul with another miss. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Pass to Booker. Let's go with a three. And the Suns miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mitchell with room to shoot. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Paul from deep three-point land. And the Suns miss again.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
From deep three-point range. The shot by Conley, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Kept alive. Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell finds Gobert. The pull-up jumper. And he connects with a jumper. And the Jazz lead by 21. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game, Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Takes the three. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got rebound number 8 now. Bridges outside. Suns keep it alive. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Paul. Fires the three. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mike Conley.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Bogdanovich. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Booker. Lets the three fly. Utah with the rebound. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Conley against Crowder. Now Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Off target with the three. It's Bridges on the wing. Jacks up a three. the shot won't fall. So we see the Jazz taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.